This is Manikanta. Today I am explaining about hydroelectric power systems. In this presentation, we are going to discuss introduction and how a hydroelectric power plant works, advantages, challenges, and examples of hydroelectric power plants, and conclusion. Introduction of hydroelectric power plants. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where electricity is generated without burning fossil fuels. A world where clean energy is harnessed from the power of nature itself. Welcome the world of hydroelectric power plants. In this presentation, we will explore the fascinating world of hydroelectric power plants, how they work, their advantages and challenges, and some of the most notable examples around the world. But first, let us take a step back and understand why hydroelectric power plants are so important in today's world. In hydroelectric power plants, water is typically stored in reservoir or sourced from river or dam. The potential energy of evaluated water is converted into kinetic energy as it flows through turbines. These turbines are connected to generators, which are converts to mechanical energy to electrical energy. Hydropower has several advantages, including its renewable nature, reliability, and long lifespan. It also produces the ability to store water for later use, enabling better control of electric production during peak demand periods. Furthermore, hydroelectric power plants contribute the world in management, irrigation, and flood control in their surrounding areas. However, the construction of large-scale hydroelectric power plants can have significant environmental and social impacts. It may involve the flooding of large areas, alerting ecosystems, and affecting local communities and habits. Nevertheless, smaller scale and run-off river hydroelectric projects are being explored as more environmental and friendly alternatives. Let us discuss how well hydroelectric power plants works. Hydroelectric power plants harness the power of flowing water to generate electricity. The process begins with the water being stored in the reservoir, usually created by dam. When the water is released from it flows through a turbine which spins a generator produce electricity. The amount of electricity generated depends on the volume of water flow and the height from which it falls. There are several components are dam and reservoir, intake and penstocks, turbines, generator, transformers and transmission, tail race, and control system. First, dam and reservoir. A dam is constructed across in a river or natural water source to create reservoir. The dam helps to regulate the flow of water and creates a height difference known as the head between the water level in the reservoir and the turbine. Intake and penstock. Water from the reservoir is directed through an intake structure which controls the flow rate and then enters a large pipe called penstock. The penstock carries the water under pressure through the turbines. Now turbines. The turbines means the high pressure water in the penstock is directed towards one or more turbines. Turbines are large machines equipped with blades or buckets that are turned the force of flowing water. The water kinetic energy is converted into mechanical energy as the turbines rotate. Generator will works. The rotate turbines are connected to generators. The mechanical energy of turbines is used to spin electromagnets inside the generator. Producing by electric current, the generator converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. The electricity is generated by the generator is sent to a transformer where the voltage is adjusted to appropriate level for transmission. The electricity is then transported through a network of transmission levels to homes, business, and other consumers. Tail race. After passing through the turbines, the water now will reduce in energy. Exits the power plant through a canal called tail race and flows back into the river or downstream section. Hydroelectric power plants are equipped with control systems that Mentor has managed the world water flow, turbine speed, and electric generation. These systems help optimize to efficiency and stability of power plants operation. The beauty of hydroelectric power plants lies in their simplicity. Unlike other forms of the power generation, there are no fuel costs or emissions associated with hydroelectricity. Additionally, hydroelectricity power plants can be used to store energy, allowing for more efficient use of electricity during peak demand periods. Now we are going to advantages of hydroelectric power plants. Hydroelectric power plants have several advantages over other forms of energy generation. Firstly, they are completely renewable, meaning that they do not deplete natural resources or contribute to climate change. This makes them sustainable choice for meeting our energy needs both now in the future. Renewable and sustainability. Hydroelectric power relies on the water cycle, a renewable resource driven from the sun's energy. As long as the water resource is adequately managed, hydroelectric power is sustainable energy option with a virtual limitless supply of water, clean and low emissions. Hydroelectric power plants produce very low greenhouse gases emissions, make them environmentally friendly. Unlike fossil fuels based power plants, power does not realize significant amount of carbon dioxide or other pollutants that contribute to air pollution and climate change. Reliable and efficient. Hydroelectric power plants offer highly reliable and operational efficiency. They can operate continuously providing a stable and consistent source of electricity with proper maintenance. Hydroelectric power plants can have a long lifespan ensuring reliable power generation for many decades. Water management. Hydroelectric power plants provide the ability to manage water resource effectively. Reservoirs created by dams can store water during times of excess flow, which can release it during periods of highly electric demands or drought conditions. This allows for better water management, flood control, and irrigation. Energy storage. Some hydroelectric power plants, known as pumped storage plants, offer energy storage capabilities. During periods of low electric demand, excess electricity is used to pump water from low reservoir to an upper reservoir. When demands increase, water is released from reservoir from flow through turbines to generate electricity. Economic benefits. Hydroelectric projects can bring significant economic benefits to local communities and regions. They create job opportunities during the construction and operation phases. Additionally, hydroelectric power can contribute to economic growth and su- energy self-supply, reducing dependence on imported energy resources. Finally, hydroelectric power plants have the unique ability to store energy, which means that they can be used to provide electricity during times of high demand. This is especially important in areas where they are fluctuations in energy usage throughout the day or year. By storing excess energy during low demand periods, hydroelectric power plants can ensure steady supply of electricity with when it is needed most. Now, challenges of hydroelectric power plants. One of the biggest challenges associated with hydroelectric power plants is is their impact on environment. While they are clean source of energy, the construction of dams can lead the displacement of wildlife and changes in natural flow of rivers. In addition, the creation of reservoirs can result in the release of greenhouse gases from decomposition organic matter. Another challenge is the need of sustainable locations for hydroelectric power plants. These facilities require large bodies of water and high elevations, which can limit their potential sites. Additionally, the construction of dams can expensive and time consuming, requires significant investments of resources and manpower. Examples of hydroelectric power plants. The Three Gorges Dam in China is currently the largest hydroelectric power plant in the world, generating over 100 billion kilowatt hour of electricity per year. It was completed in 2012, has totally installed capacity of 22.5 gigawatts. The Hoover Dam in the United States is another notable hydroelectric power plant located on the border between Arizona and Nevada. It was completed in 1936, generated around 4 billion kilowatts of electricity per year. I can conclude that we have learned about the fascinating process of low hydroelectric power plants generating electricity. We have seen of the many advantages of reliable energy source, including its low operating cost and ability to store energy. However, have also discussed the challenges associated with hydroelectric power plants, such as their impacts on environment and the needs for sustainable locations. Despite these challenges, it is clear that hydroelectric power plants play a vital role in today's world. They provide us with clean, sustainable energy that can help us reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and combat climate change. As we continue to explore new ways to harness the power of water, we can look forward to even brighter future powered by hydroelectricity. Thank you.